everyone, welcome to our channel. We're back. We are actually in EllisDon's headquarters here in Mississauga. This is very exciting. Mesh, welcome to the channel.
Awesome to be back here, man.
Are you kidding me? This is awesome. Like, look at this, eh? Like, the interesting part, like we were invited as a platinum broker agents for an interesting new project that's coming up. We cannot reveal anything. Whatever they did disclose, we can share with you. Obviously, the project is stunning. So what do you think?
I think before we even get into the project, we want to talk a little bit about who's behind the project.
Good point.
Right? That's the main thing. Nobody knows usually. Nobody knows who's behind the velvet robe half the time.
Everybody sees EllisDon, like the blue logo with white lettering and stuff like that. Like exactly this logo, what you see. Thank you all for having us.
Yeah.
That's behind the camera. Thank you, Nicole. Take care.
Thank you.
So it is very exciting. What we have heard with the company today. So what struck you?
So one of the biggest things is like EllisDon is, first of all, the biggest contractor, builder, developer that you've probably never heard of, or if you have heard of them, you wouldn't know.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Okay,
Thanks.
good to see you.
Or if you have heard of them, I'm sure you don't know all the sectors that they're in. And that's what was a huge takeaway today, because, you know, growing up in the city, seeing all the projects they're involved with, and then finding out about all the projects that we walk through every day that are their projects as well. So that's pretty amazing for me to find out they've got their hand in everything.
Yeah, what I've also like what struck me in this, like, you know, half an hour presentation is just the enormous projects that we're walking every day, not even knowing that EllisDon built it, right? Like, you know.
So here's something great for the viewers. Let's just get into some of the stuff they've done that maybe they didn't know. So we both know when the Jays first moved from Exhibition Stadium into Sky Dome, what an amazing opportunity. I remember watching that as a kid, and I'm dating myself a little bit.
Yes.
That was an EllisDon project, right? So all of that entire facility was constructed and managed by EllisDon, which is great.
It's crazy,
right?
Like, it looks mind-blowing, right?
But what I wasn't aware of is like the number of hospitals, the number of shopping centers. Then, in fact, I call it like white label. For some of the most prominent developers in the cities, they're the construction arm that did all the work, which is amazing to see.
Yeah, like even like transportation, they're involved into all different aspects and sizes of projects. When you know, Eglinton
Crosstown LRT.
Yeah, LRT is done by EllisDon. Like so many, right? Like you said, like shopping malls.
Absolutely.
You know, the best shopping malls in the country, like EllisDon, and I will have obviously slides and B-roll videos of all of this stuff, just to showcase a little bit what EllisDon has done over the years. Also healthcare, right? You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest takeaways, and this is why we're excited, we're not talking about the project just yet, but, you know, it's very rare. It's like a unicorn in the industry, right?
Yes.
Where you find someone who's so proficient at one thing. In this case, construction, the management of construction, doing it for everybody. You know, and then all of a sudden, you know, to let the magic out of the bottle, it's like now they're going to be doing it for themselves under their own name, which is exciting, which is extremely exciting.
Builder developer, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So it's
absolutely.
And I like it. And we have spoken. We went throughout the building and all of that stuff. Like so much respect when it comes to other brand names in the industry and stuff like that. Like they're trying to help with their projects. They're involved in their projects. They're delivering the utmost best quality, and even myself as a broker, realtor, whenever I see EllisDon, I know it's gonna get done.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter the brand name. Like, I know EllisDon is behind it.
Yeah.
Like there's got to be quality involved, right? It just follows, right? So it's just mind blowing, right? So
absolutely. So what do we want to do? You want to talk about the project coming up a little bit? We want to talk about their role, or what do we want to talk about here, Ellis?
So look, regarding the project, like, I mean, we cannot reveal, but like we have been invited here, like before all the show, before the lights even turn on, right? Like we're behind the curtain here, but 1000% with confidence, I can say that the project will be
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam.
Let's use a big. It's going to be a Grand Slam.
grand slam. It's going to work. People will be happy.
Yeah.
From facilities to the tower, location, accessibility, and they were not stressing it, but they kept going back to the fact that it will be transportation hub.
You can come in. Don't worry. Come on in.
That's
This is
okay.
live.
No
It's
problem.
okay. Come on in.
It's fine.
all good.
No
It's
problem.
good for the B-roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on
Good.
in. Come on in. See, we're not. This is not made up. We're actually
not
at
made up.
EllisDon's headquarters.
Yes.
This is live. This is happening. So
It's
awesome.
live. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, a couple of things that I'm most excited about is they've taken their time to do the research. They know based on where we are in current economic factors, where we're sitting, there's a lot of uncertainty with interest rates, what's
100%,
happening.
100%.
But a company who's been around since the 50s, okay, who's been around so much, they're not putting their name on anything without having done their due diligence and their research.
100%, yeah.
And the nice thing is, the 4 major corridors in Toronto that they're focusing on, this one, and I'll tell you the exact location, is like Kipling and Bloor. It's probably the best unspoken opportunity because the price per square foot is going to be lower than other parts of the city, like downtown, but you still have what we call the 416 address. So you're going to be in Toronto, you're going to be on TTC, you're going to be on LRT, you're going to be on all these things that make it that much easier for to call, Etobicoke or Central Etobicoke home,
Yeah, and well, you revealed the location, so it is the hub, transportation hub.
Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to say, right?
Yeah.
So a hub consists of different streams of transportation.
Absolutely.
Being on a subway line, you're connected, but you're not at the hub, right?
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, subway stations are amazing, right? But
Well, a great example
being on a
is-
hub is it's much better.
This is going to be like a double whammy. So Kipling Station before EllisDon did the conversion of the station was simply a bus terminal and a train terminal, okay? Now it's got multiple points. So you've got bus, you got My Way coming in from Mississauga, you've also got access right to Pearson, up Pearson, so you have that, and all other things as the city continues to evolve. So that's what a true hub is, multiple ports of transportation from one point of contact, and this area is 5-minute walk to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So today we had the Vice President Chris speak on the stage here, and he said that they have developed the hospital in Oakville, many other hospitals as well. What's the name? Mount
Sinai,
Sinai.
Oakville, Trafalgar,
South Niagara Falls. It's upcoming. But it's interesting what they said. The staff that's actually in all of these hospitals, including the Oakville one, if they're not a medical staff, they're EllisDon staff.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
Like, it is insane, right? And just walking through, so that means following through even after the project has been developed, right? And we're talking a hospital at this point, right? A hospital is a big, huge project, right? So there's I don't even know where this is, but Bagotville. Right, so I believe it's in Quebec.
Yeah, without butchering the name, I think the exciting thing is, and these are all things we've picked up along the way, right? The one exciting thing is, now we're talking to the scale of the types of projects they're involved with. Right. So if we look at a single company who just does one thing, like take for instance, they just do high-rise construction. Sure. I think what is amazing is that defense contracts, they're not easily handed out, right? I would imagine any country's
complex too, right? Like, I mean,
the fact that the fact that they're handling that tells you the amount of comfort and security that governments, major financial donors, and governments around the world have with them, right? And so that's pretty exciting that they're redeveloping these Air Force bases for Canada. That's amazing.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
Just the complexity. So to me, it gives me such a peace of mind knowing the next project that we will be selling. It's these guys can do anything, and it's funny. Even the vice president said listen, we can do this project over a weekend, right? But and I'm sure they can. So I don't know, is there anything else we could add? I know that Chris is somewhere in the building, but he's probably a busy guy.
Listen, you know what? I know people are getting restless. People are hungry. There's a lot of food left over here.
Yes.
So we're going to jump into that in a little bit. I think I just wanted to leave the viewers with this, knowing full well that this is going to be, there's very few times where you get, I call it like the trifecta, the perfect opportunity,
Sure.
where you get an up and coming area. The numbers and the math has been done of where people are moving to.
Yes.
And people know Etobicoke is hot. It's always been hot, but now more so than ever. You got a lot of people moving to the area. Infrastructure's here, and now you're getting property and projects that match this area. So these things don't come around often. When they do, we're fortunate to say, hey, we're ahead of the curve as always compared to a lot of other developers, other projects. This is the one you don't want to miss out on. This is the one that I say right now, and in upcoming videos, you're going to find out full detail about the project. But this is the one that if you've been waiting on the sideline, this is the one you want to put your money into, and we have access to it. So don't even hesitate. Contact Ellis, contact Mesh, and book your unit.
The phone numbers are going to be below. If you have any questions, book your unit, and let's go.
That's it. Thank you.
So definitely no better way than to wrap this up being right here.
In the headquarters, the mothership, this is where all the action is, right? EllisDon headquarters. What a great presentation today.
4,000 people are in this building.
Listen.
Can you believe that?
I can believe it. When you're the best, everybody wants to work here, right?
Exactly,
That's how it goes, yeah.
So we just wanted to show you the scale of just the lobby and what this company is capable, obviously, of doing and what they're bringing to the table.
That's it. Super excited to bring you more content. EllisDon, once again, biggest developer in Canada. Super excited to be on this opportunity with them.
Yeah. So for all of you, Best Mystery,
my man,
and Ellis, and we'll catch you soon.